All right, morning, folks. February 18th, morning after the gambler. I come home, it wasn't too bad. Run into a little bit of snow, or a little bit of trying snow, coming up the mountain around Sunset Pass from Phoenix. Why was I coming up the mountain from Phoenix? Well, I went and run a gambler. Although, day one was a bust. Day two, however, we went and tried to catch up with the group, but because of the weather, weather, did we get weather? Because of the weather, it kind of jacked up the course. Should have been running Griswold. If we'd been running Griswold, the Buick would live on. But as you see, Mr. Roadie, the Roadmaster, come home on a tow bar, which means something major serious is wrong. I'm thinking we sucked in water in the first leg of the ride. So, and the messed up part about it was, day two, yesterday, I went back out in plow truck to try and catch up with the group, went to halfway point. I'll post a video later. And because of the weather and how screwed up the course had got, shit, my window was open on the caddy a little too. Ain't gonna hurt it none. He'll be gone in a hot second. But anyway, because of nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody. I got to meet the boys from LA in the old Dodge ambulance. Cool guys. Hope to see them again. But so the second day gamble, aside from taking out plow truck, who I had to pull the front drive shaft, he's got shit tires on the front. And I haven't taken him anywhere more than like Ashfort, which is about 40 miles to the north, or down to the junkyards. Man, I was clear the other side of Mesa, up Highway 60, damn near to Globe. I'm here to tell you that further I got out, the more nervous I got. I won't even lie. But I still made the day a win because I went back, I got Roadie, got hooked up. We both come back up the hill. Other gambler casualties, I believe short bus made the ride, no issues, no problems with the short bus. Sadly, it was a sad weekend for them folks because they lost a dear member of the family. It does happen, but we'll have them in our hearts and we'll do our best to move on. But short bus did make the ride out, but they had a Fiscaro with them that apparently was having a little bit of issues with charging, to the point where they were switching out batteries. They'd run until the battery in the Fiero died and pull over somewhere and most likely leave it running, and the same with short bus, and just switch the batteries between them, go back to charging, getting the dead one charged back up so they could keep moving. I think he said they had to swap it out about 4 times to get where they're going. But so short bus made it no problem. Now the Vandito brothers, on the other hand, they had a little bit more fun. They didn't get to do the gambler as such, but mainly because the course was all jacked out and whatnot. So they ended up on a cruise. They were up and pacing. They did catch up, get to the camping spot, camped out. On the way back, a wheel bearing let loose on them, and when that happened, it ended up cracking the rotor and left them on the side of the road. Thankfully, they got a hold of Pep Boys, and I still can't believe this shit, but they got a hold of Pep Boys. Well, actually, after I heard how much the bill was, I kind of could. But long story short, they Pep Boys towed him in for about $20, $25, something like that, from wherever they broke down around Phoenix, and proceeded to give him a redo on the brakes, put new rotors on it, did what needed to be done there, and new shocks, And something in the neighborhood of $150 later, with or without the tow, I'm not real sure, he is back up and running. This thing is such a mystery to me. It's cool that I know the guy that I bought from, I know him pretty good. I'm going to try and get with him and see if he'll pass on the original owner of this to me, so I can actually get some information on it, because I don't know, something just doesn't seem to be quite right, especially when you get under the motor compartment. Oh my goodness, it's my buddy Charles. All right, folks, well, I'm going to give you a last look around the valley, and yeah, slow down a little bit. Maybe scan out a little bit real quick. Get out in the... This is where I live, and normally you'd be able to see the San Francisco peaks from here, but we got a little snow. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. Y'all know what to do. Let me scan back out here. Now I got a reason to run the new car, because I hurt the old car. Anyway, we got work to do. Y'all, you know what's going on, what to do. Have a great day. Think about the people that take care of you.